West Ham 2, Newcastle 3, Jazz. What do you make of that?
I thought it would go that way, having seen the previous 4 kind of winnable games.
You were expecting to be 2-0 down at half time?
No, but
without a shot on target until the 40th minute?
I'm not surprised. I was chatting to a few people on the boat before the game. I was the only one that wasn't very confident about anything. Everyone else was like, yeah, we'll win 2-0. Newcastle are very organised. And the manager knows West Ham are kind of not very confident at the moment. Got nothing against Sheffield United, Everton, Crystal Palace today. It kind of shows. Same team again as last week. Kind of predictable movement. Kind of better second half. Lanzini had good movement. And even though Ajeti came up front with Haller, the movement in the front too was really bad. There was a lot of crosses in there that were just waiting for a striker to get on the end of. There's no one there. So I don't know what's going on. We kind of look shaky at the back in the first half. Second half, we kind of look good up front, but there's no one to finish him off. Got to look at the manager, haven't we? I mean, he got Fornells, 25 million, can't make an impact. Lanzini, again, one of our best players, but didn't start the game. Second half, brilliant, but can he do it the whole game? I don't know, because he has started the previous games and not delivered. Ajeti got a chance, didn't do anything again. Haller is beginning to deteriorate slowly, I think. I don't know if it's confidence. It's just didn't really. It's a shame. It's 3-2 in the end, but I think second half we had more than enough chances to wrap it up. But then, having said that, the third goal kind of went right for the goalkeeper, I think, from where I was looking at it, and he took a lot of stick from the crowd. So all around, not a very good day, I'm afraid. Yeah.
But what went that wrong in the first half, though? We were 2-0 down at half time. It could have been more. They had a couple of one-on-ones as well that Roberto had to be alert for on a couple of occasions. We could have been 3-4-0 down at half time, Jazz. Where's it gone wrong in that first 45? Because that's as bad as I've seen at the London Stadium, and I'm going back to Slaven Bilic and David Moyes here.
Well, he's kind of broken up the defence, hasn't he? At the beginning, we didn't know why Balbuena was dropped and Ogbonna came in, and now we don't know why Ogbonna's dropped and Balbuena's back in. And also, Fredericks has gone and Uncle Zabaletta's in. I don't know what's going on. So that's half the defence, isn't it? And the goalkeeper's shaky. There's half your answer, I think. And Steve Bruce isn't stupid. He knows Zabaletta's there. Let's put a fast player against him.
I don't even think that was Steve Bruce, though. St. Maxime has been playing that role for the last 3 weeks. It was just Pellegrini put Zabaleta up against St. Maxime, not the other way around. You've alluded there to Pellegrini. Are you starting to doubt the manager?
I am, because, as even Gonzo said a couple of weeks ago, we brought in a manager who's known for good football, and the players are getting a bit cagey now. We're not quite on the front foot. People like Anderson are not showing their attacking sort of skills up front, spending a lot of the time on the halfway line or trying to protect the fullbacks. He's not beginning to show the pace he's got. He mislaid a lot of passes. It has to be the manager. He's 1, 2, 3 transfer windows now. Haller's 50 million, Fornell's got nothing there, Jetty's nothing to offer. It's virtually the same team as last year, really. That's how I judge a manager. How do you improve for each window? And for each window, you should bring in at least one player who can hit the ground running and provides something additional to the team. And there's the same players last year.
Who'd let you down today? Because there's a lot of frustrations in the crowd today with certain individual players, and everybody's got their own different opinions. Who is it today that you're looking at thinking you've really let us down?
I'm not picking anyone out. I think it's a mixture of everything. The goalkeeper's poor. Balbuena was kind of poor, but then he rescued himself in the second half. Noble as captain, again, got a bit lost in the first half, tried to come back in. Haller, again, his movement was really poor. A couple of times the crosses were there, no one at the end of it. It's everyone, up front, midfield, back, goal, sort of manager as well. It's everything's gone wrong. And it would do. It's a shame because we had a good start and it's all gone wrong. Yeah.
Last question for you, Jazz. Sometimes when you're expecting something and the outcome happens, it's hard to be disappointed. So you were expecting that today, so it's hard for you to be disappointed compared to the rest of us. But are you getting concerned as to how this season's going now? That's 1 point from Crystal Palace, Sheffield United and Newcastle United at home. 1 point in our last 4 games, plus we got smashed out the cup by Oxford United, and we've only got 1 game till the next international break.
Well, the whole downhill started from Oxford. The whole momentum from there went down. He didn't quite recognise the importance of the cup to fans like us. And we were on a good run then, and even though you don't take it seriously, it is a bad feeling around the club when you lose to Oxford in that manner. It all started from there, and it's gone all downhill. It's not looking good, I'm afraid, but we're about 12th, I think. But Pellegrini's got to answer. I think his contract runs out this season, if I'm not wrong.
Next summer.
Next summer, is it?
2021,
Okay.
yeah, so he's got another year after this.
But he's 71. He's a very wealthy man. Has he really got the ambition in him? Is he hungry enough, like a young manager? But the golden question is, you can get rid of him tomorrow. Who do we bring in? And I'm not too sure. Got the guy at Bournemouth, Howe, but he's only done it at one club, and he got the sack at Burnley. There's not much around unless there's a few managers abroad that I'm not aware of. So that's another thing to think of, and the board doesn't like to pay off managers. So this window in January is very important. We lost Hernandez, and he would have done better than the Jetty. So we're really playing with one striker. So we need to do well in this transfer window, but yeah, the remaining term for Pellegrini is very important.
Brilliant, Jazz. Thank you very much. Pleasure as always.